Hey everybody, it's Cash Money Karl, one of your co-hosts of the Move the Mic Stand comedy podcast, and I'm here to tell you about this week's sponsor, minigolfreviews.com, a website dedicated to all things miniature golf. They even post a new mini golf hole every single day, and currently are building the National Archive of Mini Golf, so check it out at minigolfreviews.com. Now enjoy the show.
For season 4, let the vibes ignite. We're Dean and Cash Money, we're taking flight. Grab your mic and join us, feel the energy rise. In a world of ideas, we'll reach for the skies. Motivation flowing, let's set the tone. Move the mic stand, unleash your dreams. With Dean and Cash, nothing's as it seems. We're crafting our journey, so come along in the season 4. Together we're strong.
Hey everybody, welcome to this week's episode of Move the Mic Stand podcast. I am one of your hosts, as always, Hayden Berg, and with me, although slightly under the weather and slightly gastral, and could potentially lose his voice any minute now, Cash Money Karl.
Hey Dean. No, I can talk I could talk a little bit better than that, but yeah, not feeling so great. But it's not COVID and it's not influenza, so all that's left is bubonic plague. So
Yeah, or lung herpes.
okay,
Yeah, it's going around.
is it
No, I don't know.
okay?
But
How are you feeling?
I feel fine. I mean, this morning, because I'll break the fourth wall for you right away, so you don't have to worry about it.
I like this. I'm gonna be
Yeah.
sick all the time, so he doesn't have to make you do the fourth wall stuff.
Yeah, it's Monday, and I don't know. I just felt like it was Monday. I watched WrestleMania on the weekend, and it was all right.
I didn't watch, but I saw the highlights.
Yeah, it was all right. The first night was a little less. The second night is always better. Like it's always Saturday, and
Oh yeah, because they want to build the hype up to.
yeah, and the second night was better. I didn't catch every moment of like every match, but it was. I won't spoil it for anybody who still hasn't seen it or wants to watch it.
Hold on, maybe we should be spoiling because this will be Thursday when this comes out.
Yeah, I know. I was just thinking it.
And you know, people say like, well, if you don't watch it within 24 hours, then you should be spoiled by it. That's what people have been doing mostly online.
Well, I don't know a lot of people that are like, I have to go back and watch WrestleMania. I missed it. Usually people who want to watch it are watching it, but...
True. And I feel like that's the case if it's like nostalgia WrestleMania, though. Like the early ones, like, you know, the ones that changed the world essentially with wrestling. But
yeah, somebody's like, yeah, you know, in WrestleMania 3 when Hulk Hogan slammed Andre the Giant, somebody's like, shut up, I didn't watch that one yet.
he only had, what, 50
came
years?
out in like 87.
Yeah. But I don't know. I don't think people are going to be like that in 20, 30 years from now, saying like, what number was this one? 48, 49, whatever. 42?
I think.
Nobody's going to go back and be like, man, you
I
remember,
could be wrong.
you remember WrestleMania 42? No one's going to look back.
No,
on that.
none of them.
It's not.
I mean,
like,
every once in a while, somebody will bring up like somebody will bring something up from a WrestleMania, or if they're like going deep cut, they'll be like SummerSlam
sure.
2007.
I mean, you got some.
The Rock against Stone Cold.
I'd say
again.
probably recent like decade moments, right? And I don't even know. It might be longer than a decade now. I don't remember, but when Undertaker's streak was broken, that was definitely a monumental WrestleMania.
In my mind, that was the loop was closed on that one. Justice was done.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. I guess that I'll spoil. So that match was the one that I was looking forward the most, and that was the one they kicked off Sunday with, I believe, or it was the first one I watched anyway, and it was Obafemi
versus Brock Lesnar, the
against
Beast.
Brock Lesnar, and it was like ever since Brock took the streak, he's never been my favorite wrestler, and I've been rather critical of him. I met him once, and he was kind of a douche, but kind of not. You know what I mean? Like, I guess when you're that big your entire life,
and you're like 1% body fat.
Yeah,
too.
and
Like
you're just
that's
a
gotta
giant
be
monster.
Yeah, it's kind of gotta be rough.
It was on an airplane. We were, where did I think I was from Texas to Minneapolis or something. And he was going home. And he was just kind of a butthole.
Okay. How many people do you think bothered him all day though?
Nobody was bothering him then.
Oh,
just me.
Oh, see, well, there you go.
No,
I guess you have that effect on people.
Well, he was. We went to get on the plane, and he was a couple people behind me because I had a boarding pass before him, so he was behind me. He was flying normal. He wasn't flying like first class or anything, and he was behind me. And I just kept telling everybody, I was like, "I'm ahead of Brock Lesnar. I gotta get on the plane before Brock Lesnar." And then he came walking down the aisle, and he was headed towards me, and I was like, "Hope he sits next to me." He didn't. He was further back.
Huh.
Yeah.
Surprising.
Yeah, I mean, this was many, many years ago, but I actually saw his first match in WWE early 2000s, very early 2000s, where it was him and Batista, and they were a tag team, and I think they called him Brock Lesnar, but I feel like he had a nickname, and Batista was actually called Leviathan.
Huh.
And I remember I went there with my little nephew, who is now a full-grown adult in his 30s, probably getting close to pushing 40, I think, maybe. And he wasn't feeling very good, and I bought him a pizza stuffed pretzel.
Can you give me a pizza stuffed pretzel?
This was at the Brown County Arena when it was still there.
Can you get me a pizza stuffed pretzel?
If you want. And then
Will it make me feel better?
He didn't feel good, no.
Oh, no, I don't want it.
Because he didn't feel good to start. Then he ate that, and he really didn't feel good. So he was just sitting there with his hands in his hands in his head and his face in his lap the whole time, just looking down. And so then when we left to go home, he asked to stop at a gas station because he had to go to the bathroom. And we walked in the bathroom, and he immediately started throwing up. And then when he was throwing up, and I think at the time he was maybe like 10, and he immediately started throwing up. And no, I don't think he was 10. He might have been 6. Whatever. He immediately started throwing up, and right when you heard the puke hit the toilet, some drunk dude that was in like another stall was like, "Yeah, let's go!" And it was kind of funny. But yeah, I saw his first match, and then how it kind of avenged him breaking the streak, because I was so pissed when he broke the streak. I thought it was an accident. The streak, not the streak. And so on this one, Oba Femi, total squash match.
Yeah.
100%
Less than 5 minutes, right?
Maybe, yeah. And then afterwards, Brock retired. Like, he put his boots and his gloves in the middle of the ring, which is a symbol that you retire.
Right.
And then he also put his hands in the X, which referees will do when somebody's hurt, which is kind of a way of saying, this is real, we need help, or this is real. Like, pay attention, something's got to be done here. And he did that, and nobody expected him to do that.
Right.
And
I think the speculation was that he was going to retire at SummerSlam because it's closer to home or whatever, right?
Yeah, but yeah, he did.
He probably also didn't want to lose to Gunther in a legend or a retirement squash match.
Yeah, I hate that, He'd
probably
rather get squashed by Oba, who's kind of like a bigger dude than Brock Lesnar.
Right, so that makes it seem more believable, too.
And it's like passing the torch kind of thing.
Yep.
My favorite part of WrestleMania, and I don't even know if it was that particular match, was when Michael Cole was talking with somebody whose name must have been Marcelo or something.
Marshmallow?
No, it was Marcelo, I think. And he said something like, he wanted to say, Marcelo, that's your fault. But he said, Marcelo, that's your fart.
Nice.
And then he's like, Marcelo, that's your fault. And he said it again like it didn't happen. And I was like, everybody heard you say fart. So it was amazing. But speaking of farts, since Cash is kind of down on the weather here, and we're where his voice may go, we did bring an alternate voice here as our special guest. I guess a comedian, by default through genetics. We refer to him, his stage name is The Boy. We have my son Hayden here today.
Hello.
You can say no. Hello. I don't.
Hello.
Hello. So Hayden's here, and he's just sitting there quietly.
Ready to jump in at a moment's notice.
We've
You guys are talking about wrestling. I don't know what to talk about.
Yeah, he does. He watches anime. Lots of anime.
They should do a pro wrestling anime
There
show.
kind of is.
Is it?
There's a boxing one.
Yeah, it's called Hajime no Ippo. I like that one a lot, but
Yeah. It's about a guy named Hajime no Ippo and he boxes.
it's about a kid named Ippo Makino Uchi who tries to find the meaning of true strength through boxing.
See?
Does he find it?
Not yet.
It's like season 47.
Jeez, yeah. Is it really like that long so far?
The first season is like 75
Oh my
episodes.
gosh.
And then the other 2 and 3 are like 26, but like the manga is still ongoing from like 1987 or something like that.
Jeez. How long are the episodes?
Like 23 minutes.
Jeez. And he still hasn't found it, huh?
Well, he gets really into it too, because if he's watching it on subtitles and I start talking at all, he pauses it and then just looks at me like, dude, I can't listen and read at the same time. They don't dub it anymore. I'm that deep into the series.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair.
But there are other ones. There's a wrestling, kind of a wrestling one called Grappler Baki, but sometimes it's just called Baki. I used to watch that one because he knew jiu-jitsu.
Oh, I'm saying I want something that's like over the top characters like
Muscle.
Hulk Hogan and Ric Flair, like
yeah,
that style.
There's
Andre
one.
the Giant.
There's one. I don't know what it's called, but there was Ultimate Muscle. Did you ever watch that one?
No, that's why I'm asking about it. I have no idea.
It used to be on Saturday mornings, and it was dubbed and everything, and it was like the little wrestling characters you could buy that looked like little rubber erasers. They used to be just pink, and then they started to kind of color them and whatever. I used to collect them.
Does it taste good?
They taste like an eraser. I don't know. You like erasers? As a kid, you love them.
Yeah, I chewed on erasers.
Yeah.
You chew on erasers?
No, I chewed on chalk.
Chalk, okay.
I thought he said Chuck.
No.
Shout out Chuck Charles.
Chuck Charles. Try to mention him every episode. Just like we mentioned.
Stan Dabrowski
Nope.
and Abe Bauer.
Nope.
What am I missing?
Carl's allergic to blueberries.
Oh. Okay.
He actually messaged me today, and he's like, "Dude, really? Every episode you talk about Cash being allergic to blueberries?"
Oh, Chuck did?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And then I was just like, "Everybody knows you're allergic to blueberries, Cash.
Just
you
goes
talk
right into
about
it.
it every episode."
Oh, actually, speaking of blueberries, and the fact that I'm allergic to it, we had dinner at the Truffle Pig last night.
That is such a strange name.
Which is, well, it's strange for multiple reasons, but it's a newer Italian restaurant that opened in Oshkosh.
I wouldn't expect it to be Italian at all.
It opened in like September, and you could get truffles shaved on your food at market
I don't
price.
really like truffles.
It's very potent, so you don't need a lot. But
I thought they were like mushrooms.
they are mushrooms of
That's what
fungi.
I thought, but they don't taste like mushrooms to me.
Right, yeah. That's why people like them, and that's why they're expensive, but they're like market price. So it's like if you want a little shaved on your dish, it's like adding like $30-$40 for a little bit on top. Like, you know how like they'll do the Parmesan cheese at Olive Garden?
Yeah.
And they say when? Yeah, if you do that with the truffle, you're going to give them like $1,000.
My God.
And it was weird. They just left the
And
tray of
what if you don't
truffles.
expect it? Like, do you know that that's what it is?
Oh,
Like,
you
if
have to pay extra for it.
Well, I know, but like if you don't realize how much it costs, and then they're like, "Here, have some truffle on
Well,
your."
that is kind of what's interesting because they put it as market price.
Yeah, I hate
So
that.
like going like to a fish market or whatever, it's like, well, maybe I would have it, but I don't know. Maybe if it was like a $10-$15 upcharge, sure. But if it's like $50 to $100 upcharge, I don't know about that. You know. Okay, but anyway.
It sounded like static. That was just me like gurgling my coffee through my teeth.
Good job, Dean.
Thanks.
But speaking of the blueberry part, they had a special on the menu for dessert. It was a pistachio cake, and it had a blackberry currant mascarpone.
Currant.
Yeah, and I didn't ask. Abby asked for me, but she said, and I said, because I was like, I don't know if I want to get this. It's probably got blueberries in it because that's how they like render down the berries to make the sauce usually. Because I watch those cooking shows.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't want to ask. They're going to be like, well, sir, and I don't want to go into the whole spiel, but she ended up asking for me, which was really weird. She doesn't usually do that thing. Usually I have to ask the questions on our behalf.
Yeah.
So it was kind of like, oh, okay. I like where this is going. Look at this confidence. And she asked, and he's like, oh, blueberry allergy? Okay. And then he marked it on there. And then the cake came out dry because I was pretty sure I was right that they had blueberries and they didn't want to risk it in there.
Yeah.
But I just like, why not put some like vanilla gelato with it or something? But
Yeah, do something
it was good. It was a pistachio
Put
olive
some
oil cake.
wasabi on there.
No. That's
Wasabi.
dessert. I don't want spicy dessert. That's crazy.
I like spicy dessert sometimes. When you
Name one spicy dessert.
one spicy dessert.
Yeah, name it.
Spicy mango sherbet sorbet with tahini and lime juice.
Okay, have you actually ordered it, or are you just saying it because that was the first thing that came to mind?
I've ordered it.
I don't think he's ordered it.
No, dude. I mean, I've had chocolate covered jalapenos. Those are fire.
It's free real estate.
Free real estate. You know what that's from?
That meme is like 20 years old. It feels like at this point.
Who are you? Remember that kid?
Yeah,
He's old. He's an adult now.
I think he's older than me.
He is.
Yeah, he's like 35 or something.
He's like 50.
Jeez.
Yeah. Anyway, no.
You said chocolate covered jalapenos?
Yeah, they were good. I got them. I got those, and I got chocolate covered pickles.
Maybe. I don't know.
I was at a show. I don't remember what show it was.
Like a comedy show?
Yeah.
And that was on their menu?
No.
What? Wait, so there's hold on. So there's just some guy off the street peddling chocolate covered pickles and chocolate
No, there was a candy store at the hotel or something.
You see where his stories go? Like,
And
he just said he was at a show, and then he said there's a candy store at his
I was
hotel
staying at. They put me up in a hotel.
with a candy store that had.
They had a candy store in the lobby, and they had chocolate covered jalapenos and chocolate covered pickles.
Were you at the Neverland Ranch or something?
No, but it was fire. They were awesome. I did a look on my TikTok. I reviewed them on my TikTok. Like,
Why didn't you lead with that? Why
4
did you have
years
to
ago.
start with this crazy story that nobody
I
would
don't know.
believe?
You were the one who asked about spicy desserts.
Yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of spicy, yesterday I was working on the heater at my old house because it broke again, and I got it working. It was good, I think. I hadn't been there today to check on it, but I'm pretty sure it was working.
I saw the smoke on the way here. It's fine.
And I had some buffalo sauce that was there in my pantry, and it didn't expire till August. And then Hayden said, "Hey, can I bring that home?" And I was like, "Yeah, go ahead. You can bring it home." And so then he took the buffalo sauce and he walked outside. And then I went around the house and I was looking in my garage at like Legos and stuff that I had in there.
Wait.
And
You just have these random one-off tangent things. Yeah, you know, my Lego garage, garage of
what?
Lego storage.
yeah, I had some storage. I had some Legos in there. And I had some axes, throwing axes in there. And
Oh, that's more believable.
I was looking for my putter. Remember when we went mini golfing at the shirt you're wearing right now?
Salty Seagull.
I don't know what happened to my putter. Did I give it to you? Was I like, here, Cash, I'm never golfing again. Take my putter.
No, but I would cherish it. I would put it up like the War Club. This
So-
was Dean Berg's putter.
I was looking for my putter, and it's somewhere, and I thought maybe it was at that house. I was
Wait,
looking.
why are you looking for your putter?
What was that?
That wasn't me.
That wasn't me either. Is that another EVP?
Maybe.
No, because I'm selling my golf clubs.
Oh, and you wanted the putter in there? Don't sell
And-
the putter. I want
Well,
I want your putter.
The putter, I think, is separate. That's why I wanted to check, because I thought it was weird. Because I was like, I used these golf clubs once, and great value, great deal. It's great. It's the best deal. There's no better deals.
I guess we're now a Facebook Marketplace podcast.
Yeah, but anyway, so I'm trying to sell these golf clubs, They're on Marketplace.
Without a putter.
And I'm not actually doing anything with them. Like, I'm not actually... They're my clubs, but they're being sold. Because Jess puts them on Marketplace, and I do nothing and just take the money. But I could swear there was a putter in there of some sort, but I don't think it's the one that I brought to the mini golf thing, because the putter that I thought I brought, I had one at a Cheesemakers Association golf outing when they had whoever could pitch, like they had like this hole, whoever pitches longest closest to the hole wins, and I sunk it from like 300 yards out with my wedge pitcher 9-iron hybrid.
And you hear this exaggeration going on?
No, I was actually in a bunker next to the green, and I chipped it up, and
That sounds more-
and it made it, and I got a hole in one. And so
No, that's not a hole in one.
hole in one from the bunker. It is. Hayden Berg rules. It is.
Okay. I'm going to have to take you golfing and teach you
No,
a few
I
things.
know
Don't
how
sell
to
your
golf.
clubs just yet.
No, I know how to golf.
That
I'm just
doesn't
kidding.
sound like
I
it.
hate golfing. I can't make it past 3 holes, and I'm bored.
Well, you never golfed with the right person before.
Maybe. But anyways,
All right, before you sell your clubs, since they've only been used once or whatever,
Yeah.
let's go golfing, and then you can sell them.
I don't wanna. I
Fine.
don't like it. I like mini golf.
Okay,
I don't even
fine.
like it anymore, especially because I lost all my SpongeBob balls. But anyways,
I think he's doing like a contest of like, what's the weirdest words that I can put in a sentence together?
So, getting back to my story, I was in the garage looking for my putter, or a putter, because I should have 2 of them. I should have the one I won and the one that came with the clubs. But maybe one didn't come with the clubs. I don't even
It
remember.
would come with the clubs.
I think I can
Yeah, full
envision it in my head, and I think it came with the clubs. And I don't know where it is. And if I want to sell it, I should probably sell it. Because one guy was like, they ask all these douchebaggy questions all the time. Like, are they exaggerated flex, or are they regular flex, or do they shimmy shong bing along dang? And I'm like, yep. What do you want them to do?
They do it.
Because they do it.
Yeah.
But anyway, they ask all these questions or whatever, and one guy was like, is there a putter? And I was like, oh shit, that's a good question. It's not even one of those douchebaggy questions. But anyways, so I've been looking for the putter. So I go into the garage. Now we're swinging it back around. I go into the garage, and I'm looking at the Legos, and I'm looking for the putter, and I was in there like maybe 15 minutes. Meanwhile, Hayden's locked outside my car, just standing there with a bottle of buffalo sauce.
I forgot that's where we were going with this.
Yeah, I know.
He did too.
No, I didn't. I've been locked in. I was locked in. Grillamine.
Locked and loaded.
I was using Grillamine. Grillamine.com/20. Use code 20. Get a discount.
Nice.
Best supplements and energy drinks out there today.
That's probably our worst tie-in yet, but good job.
And get locked and loaded. I don't like the ads for Locked and Loaded. They make me very uncomfortable. Last one had a fireman with a fire hose.
Yeah.
And it was like, your load will be like a fire hose. And I'm like, don't.
They can rip skin off.
Don't do that. That doesn't sound safe. But anyway, so he's standing there outside locked out my car with like the
Hot sauce, buffalo sauce.
Buffalo sauce. And it was Sweet Baby Ray's version, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, buffalo sauce.
Uh-huh.
And he's just standing there with it. He's got his hood up on his hoodie. And then he was like, bro, I was just standing here the whole time with this sauce outside the car, locked out. And I was like, oh, shit, I bet that's going to be on a scanner page. There's going to be like, oh, you saw this guy.
The buffalo sauce bandit.
He's standing outside. He's trying the car doors, and this other guy came up, and they were trying car doors, and they're dumping the buffalo sauce on the cars, and they're taking bites, trying to eat cars with buffalo sauce. This city's turning into a little Milwaukee because they say stupid shit like that on the thing.
Really?
Scanner, yeah.
Okay.
Any scanner page, whether you're listening from Indonesia.
Do you think the Florida scanner page would just be wild?
No, there's probably nothing on it because everything's normal.
You're probably right.
Yeah. The guy running around with a dildo inside of a dildo got eaten by an alligator croc.
Okay.
In the Everglades, nobody cares. It happens all the time. Because it's Florida.
Yeah.
Why the kids are quiet in here? So anyways, what's your favorite anime, Hayden?
Probably Hashime no Ippo right now.
Oh, nice. Is that the boxing one
Yeah.
that we talked about earlier?
Mm-hmm.
That's great. Watching Karl right now, just like, huh? He's looking back and
It's like
forth.
watching a show.
Okay. Who's the main bad guy? Is it Mike Tyson?
I mean, there's a bunch of them, but right now it's a dude named Riichi, I think.
Rikishi?
Rishish Pishish.
Don't start that.
No, it's Ruishi. Yeah.
Ruishi.
Rishi Pishi.
That sounds good. Like, they'll be like, is he a boxer?
Mm-hmm.
Because I used to watch that show, but I don't remember a lot about it anymore.
Father and son activity.
Yeah, sometimes we just watch, turn shit on TV and then don't talk and just sit there.
Great bonding.
Yell at the cat. Be like, stop making the forbidden biscuits.
My.
Do you know what that is?
I know kneading biscuits like...
Yeah, there's forbidden ones.
Yeah, probably in nether regions.
Yeah, because he's got a boner the whole time.
Okay.
And it's not right. I have a Baby Yoda Squishmallow I can never use again.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Put that on Marketplace. Wait for the weird question. Was this ever...
Yeah, I'm going to tell the next guy. I don't have a putter, but I got a Baby Yoda Squishmallow.
That was forbidden biscuit,
Yeah, he's covered in cat forgetting biscuit gravy.
Oh.
Yeah. So what else have you been doing other than watching anime? I mean, I know, but people at home don't know. People are probably like, wow, do you know what his son's even doing? I was like, yeah, I do.
What'd you have
He's
for
on the podcast. We're trying to talk.
What'd you have for breakfast?
No, I was more worried. I was more like, what else do you like to do?
Oh.
I'm leading him into his topics.
Oh, sure.
Right now I'm just, other than watching anime, I'm just reading a lot.
He does read a lot. He has the
Books?
He has a Kindle. The Kindle. He uses a Kindle sometimes.
Yeah, it's a 12th gen Paperwhite Kindle.
Ooh.
12 generations.
Now available on Marketplace for $20.
So that's like, so I'm a generation and he's a generation back. No, other way around. He's a generation and I'm a generation back. And then there's my dad. And it'd be my grandpa. And then my great-grandpa. My great-great-grandpa. My great-great-great-grandpa. So I'm just showing you how many generations 12 is.
You said 12 generations back? So that'd be like your Viking ancestor.
Yeah, but they didn't have Kindles.
Yes, they did. They had kindling.
No.
Start fires.
I guess they mainly carve stuff on stuff. So I guess so. That's their Kindle. So what book you reading right now?
I'm kind of flipping in between like two different books.
Is it Harry Potter
Do you
smut?
mix up the stories when you do that?
No.
Oh.
I just threw that in there before Karl did.
I wasn't going to do that. I wasn't going to mention that he also asked me to smell his Kindle.
Yeah.
No, I said, did you even hear what I said?
Yeah, Harry Potter smell. I heard you.
Yeah, every time Hayden's reading a book in the car on the way to a comedy show, because Hayden comes to a lot of the comedy shows, Karl was always like, what are you reading, Harry Potter smut?
No, Stan asked that
Okay, it's
first.
Stan.
And
Okay,
then I was
I'll-
like, that's kind of funny. I'm going to ask him that every time.
Yeah, what are you reading, Harry Potter smut? Stan goes there a lot. Like, with stuff. Like, what are you doing, playing video games, smut? No. Okay, so you're reading two books.
One of them is The Martian by Andy Weir, which has a movie that came out in like 2014.
Oh, yeah.
Is
With Matt Damon,
Matt
right?
Damon.
Yeah.
That was a good movie. Is the book better?
I'm only on like chapter 3, so I wouldn't really.
Chapter 3 or 4?
Yeah. But. And then the other one is called Dungeon Crawler Karl.
Dungeon
Crawler Karl.
Dave,
Yay.
you know what they called Karl in college?
No.
Crazy hot Karl. HAWT.
Yeah.
I learned that from Theo. Theo
Sessler.
Oh.
Call him Turbo Mallow. That was his college.
Yeah, we just shouted him out. He doesn't even know it. He won't know it because I don't think he listens.
Probably not.
Yeah. Because you read that one book too, with the movie with the guy who looks like a rock.
Oh, Project Hail Mary?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That people like that movie.
Yeah, that book's probably my favorite book.
Ever? Did you ever read the Martian Chronicles by Ray Bradbury?
No.
That's the only book I've ever read. Other than the Galaxy History, The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. The complete, Bible thing I got.
When was the last time you actually read a book?
From front to back?
Yeah.
When I read the Martian Chronicles. And I think that was sophomore year in high school.
Jeez.
And before that,
That was like 30 years ago.
I don't know that I had ever read a book front to back. Well, I shouldn't say that. Because some of those choose your adventure books, those were easy to finish. Because if you choose the wrong adventure on page 2, it's done, you're dead.
And if you died while reading those, did you ever go back and reread, or you're like, no, it was one and done?
You know,
it was on hard mode.
I used to have that rule with some of my friends. Like, if you died, you had to give it to your friend. You had to pass it. But one of them, I read the first page and I died. Because it was like, if you want to continue reading this book, turn to page 2. Yeah. If you don't, close it. And I closed it.
You know, they don't really have choose your own adventure books so much anymore.
No, those were fun. I bet you I have some around somewhere.
Do you remember I Spy, Scholastic I Spy? Did you ever see those? Either of you?
I saw them, but I didn't read any.
Okay, so maybe that's more my generation then.
I always think of Spy versus Spy, but that was...
Yeah, Mad TV.
Mad Magazine.
Yeah, Mad TV too.
And a video game on Nintendo was fun.
Yeah, because I wanted to find a jigsaw puzzle of the I Spy, and it was very hard. They don't really publish the pictures that they had in the books too often, so you can't really get them. But I did watch a 19-minute documentary on how they actually made the scenes, because sometimes stuff will be suspended and models and bunch of mirrors and stuff. It was pretty cool.
Do you remember where in the world is Carmen Sandiego?
I remember the computer game.
Yeah, that's fun. Did yours come with an encyclopedia? Mine did.
I don't remember.
I think it was for Nintendo.
I think I only got to play that at school.
Well, because it was that and Oregon Trail and stuff. But I had it on Nintendo, and it was pretty insane because for a long time I was renting it from the Red Owl in Two Rivers, Wisconsin.
What's the Red Owl?
It changed to Pick and Save. It was a store.
Video rental store?
No, it was a grocery store.
Oh, grocery store.
And they had video rentals. And they usually had even the better games than Vid Video or TR Video or them video places that were in Two Rivers at the time.
Do you remember Hollywood Video?
Yep.
I like that better than Blockbuster.
Yeah, I used to go there every Tuesday because that's when new movies came out. And then some of the movies that they had too many copies of, of newer movies, they were selling them in their pre-watch bin for $5 each.
Nice.
Yeah. But I rented Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego from Red Owl, and I was just I don't get this game. I don't get it. And then finally, my dad saw it somewhere, and he bought it, and it came in a really thick box. And I'm like, why is it in such a thick box? And it's because it came with an encyclopedia, and you're supposed to use the encyclopedia to help you find the clues. And I was like, oh, that makes sense now. That was fun.
So you're playing on super hard mode.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, so, you're reading books, and then Project Hail Mary was your favorite book. Mm-hmm. You said you liked the book better than the movie? Mm-hmm. Good story.
Well, I'm not good at talking about that stuff without spoiling it.
Yeah, I know. That's tough one. That's kind of newer, too, so you don't want to spoil it. Mm-hmm. What's your favorite kind of book? Thriller, mystery, horror?
I've been reading a lot of fantasy lately, more than sci-fi. So probably fantasy right now.
You ever hear of The Lord of the Rings?
I actually really want to read that, the Hobbit.
Want to borrow it?
All right.
I got you. It's a real book, not a Kindle book.
That's fine.
Okay.
Do you have them all?
Yeah, I do. I can sign it for you if you want. I didn't write it, but I'll sign it.
and then he'll give it back to you when he's done.
Yeah.
And then you'll have a signed copy of your own book. And then he'll write the word property of Karl.
Oh, do you have The Hobbit along with it?
Yeah. Well,
There's a new movie coming out, right?
yep. Hunt for Gollum. Yeah.
Hunt for Gollum's Love.
Kinda. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I'm just making that up.
People are skeptical of it, which sure. People didn't.
When
really-
does it take place?
It's between.
Because it can't be after he fell in the lava.
Right. It's between
fire, I mean.
the Fellowship, I think, and Return of the King. So kind of in the Two Towers. So like, because at one point, right, they the bad guys capture him.
And they torture him.
Yeah, and get information. The Shire! Like that, right? And then... Okay. So there's probably some aspect between that and the Return of the King, or it's between the Fellowship and that. Because, like, if you just watch the movies, you don't realize how much time actually passes between things. Like, when Bilbo leaves the ring to Frodo, like 20 years pass or something like that.
Yeah.
It's not just like, and then the next day. No, they just do that to make it so that you're like not sitting at the theater for 20 years already, because they already cut so much content from the movies, hours, you know?
Yeah.
Which the extended version is a lot of fun, and you'll find stuff that you're like, oh, I forgot that happened, or wasn't the way it was supposed to happen in the books, but I still like that take anyway. I'm just saying, like, with Lord of the Rings stuff, though, like, people are pretty skeptical because of the Rings of Power. People didn't really like that.
Oh, yeah.
And mostly is people that are like, well, elves shouldn't be black, which it's like, who cares, really? Well, because elves are supposed to be fair of skin, is kind of like their race characteristic. So people are like, well, that doesn't make sense. But, I feel like people get way too into detail. Like, that's the hill that you want to die on, really, for this. Like, be happy that they're making stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, that's dumb.
Dude, from what I heard, it seems like Bilbo's like my spirit animal, because all he wants to do is like sit in his house and smoke his pipe and read his books.
And Dean just found out
Hayden smokes a pipe.
What about eat? They like to eat. First breakfast. Second breakfast. 11sies.
Hayden actually doesn't eat that much.
Noonsies. Tea time.
He'll have like a...
Dinner. Supper. Dessert.
He'll just eat a little bit, and then he's like, yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, I've been doing that. Just small meals lately.
Yeah, he's been working out, though. He's been going to the gym.
Get out of town.
Yeah.
So excited about it.
I don't know. Today we hit legs, and I thought that was going to be like a lot worse than it actually was, because when I did it initially,
That was probably my fault. I was like, legs suck, bro. Don't do legs. If you do legs, you can't do anything. Make sure you don't got to do nothing if you're going to do legs.
Well, when I initially did it, I couldn't walk for like a week, and then now it's like I barely feel it. So,
It's good.
but I forget how strong your legs are, because we were doing the leg press machine, and the bar itself is like 167 pounds.
Yep.
Take.
So Karl probably has lots of questions.
How do you go
what's
and
a
do
leg?
it? What's
what-
a gym?
Why would you go?
Yeah.
What's a leg press machine? People actually lift 167 pounds.
Why so specific at 167? Is that so people can do 6'7"?
6'7".
I've been playing Fallout 76, and I was just in the level 60s. And when I got to level 66, Abby's like, aren't you excited? You're going to be level 6'7" soon. So then I turned on all my...
Immediately killed your guy?
No, I turned on all my boosters, so I was only level 6'7" for like 2 minutes. I wasted all my boosts just to not be on that level. I was like, okay, we're skipping this. Yeah.
But, yeah, I forget how...
That's Gurgle.
Okay.
That's what you have to look forward to in the next 30 years.
Yeah.
That's genetics. You have Gurgle Jr.
I mean, I do it sometimes.
His name is Gurglito.
He's your brother, actually.
Gurgle?
Yeah.
No.
Gurgle is your offspring.
No.
Hayden is your offspring.
Oh,
I guess he doesn't want to admit it.
that's weird. That's a weird thing to say on air for everyone to hear. I'm saying.
Why is it weird if it's true?
I don't know, because it's not really... Anyways. What were you saying?
So the bar is like 167 pounds, and I thought I couldn't do
The
that.
bar by itself?
Mm-hmm.
What?
Yeah. I can take a picture of it the next time I go and show you.
It says 16.7.
It says 1.67. No,
It said it's like 77 kilograms or something like that. So.
no, you're speaking...
European.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. But I didn't even think I could do the 167 pounds. But then I did like my friend added 2 45s on each side, and then I was like doing like 347. So I was like, oh,
Jeez.
Good. That's like 2 Karls.
Yeah, kick your dad. I want to see how powerful your kicks are.
That's more of a push than a kick.
Fine. Push your dad with your feet.
I should do some kangaroo kick to him.
Drop kick him. Drop kick him. We didn't get enough at WrestleMania. Let's go.
Star Wars Blue Milk is back.
Is that like the McRib?
Kinda. It's like I didn't know it was coming back, and then I saw it came back at the store. It's good. They changed it this time. It doesn't have as much carrageenan and all these weird gums, so it's not all thick and weird. And you pull it, and then or you pour it, and then all the bubbles kind of like suspend in there, and it just got a weird texture. It's nice and light, and it's vanilla-y.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
it's
is it
how
vanilla?
I
Yeah.
imagined it would be
Apparently
at Luke
the
Skywalker's dinner table.
apparently the blue milk at Disney World is different though. It's
Yeah, I
not,
guess.
it's not vanilla, and they have like red milk or green milk or something.
Green milk.
Yeah,
Yeah, there's green milk.
I would think it would be minty, and I'm not. Or no, it's matcha flavor. I
that'd be
think.
delicious. I like the matcha.
With milk. I don't know about that.
Yeah,
Grassy
matcha
milk.
Matcha latte.
No.
Matcha latte. Matcha latte. Yeah, I got some that's pretty good. I like it. I like it a lot better. I plowed through like a half gallon.
Did you have to throw up?
No.
You can handle that much lactose at once?
Yeah.
That's pretty impressive.
Nordic.
No, that means you have more lactose ability?
Yeah, I'm lactose.
Tolerant.
Even more than that. Like, what's a better word than tolerant? I'm lactose.
Forward?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm lactose infinity.
Lactose invulnerability.
Yeah.
Could you drink a gallon of milk?
If I wanted to.
No way.
Yeah. You know what's crazy, though? I prefer...
No, what is crazy?
I prefer skim milk.
No! Stop it.
Yeah.
No,
I do.
you don't.
I do.
No, you
I
don't.
love it.
No.
Yeah, especially with my cereal.
No, stop.
Yeah, I love skim milk. It's great. Fat-free skim milk, all the same.
Oh, this is a travesty.
Yeah.
I like whole
'Cause
milk.
I used to get a lot of stomach aches when I was like in 3rd grade. And everybody was like, oh, it's because he's drinking that milk. You got to give him the skim milk. Because if you drink a skim milk, it won't hurt your tummy as much. And I was like, why won't it hurt my tummy as much? Because it's skim milk. And it's better for you. And,
That's like how you used your voice to describe when Maverick's talking.
Kinda. Well, yeah, I was talking about when I was like 3.
Okay.
I mean, 3rd grade. And so I was drinking skim milk, and all the other kids had chocolate milk and regular milk, and I had skim milk. And they're like, "Why is your carton pink, girl?" But that isn't the word they said. They said a worse word.
Uh-oh.
And then they would say that, and I would be like, "My milk is pink because it's full of blood. It makes red and white. It makes pink blood milk." And
Okay.
they're like, "Whoa."
But you have to take back what you said about being able to drink a gallon of milk.
But I can.
I'm talking whole milk.
No, I could do that too.
No, you
I could
can't.
drink. I drink chocolate milk.
I could drink probably about a half of a half gallon, quarter gallon.
But how much time we talking?
I don't know. Is this as fast as you can drink it, or just? I mean, I can
You
drink
know
a gallon of milk over a course of 5 days.
No, I'm talking like I drank the half gallon like in a matter of an hour.
That's crazy talk.
But I used to take like 2% milk or whole milk, and then I would prefer to mix Hershey's chocolate syrup in it to make chocolate milk.
No, what?
Yeah, you can control the chocolate. You can have more chocolate.
But it doesn't taste as good chocolate-wise.
You aren't making it right, and especially if you get the special dark,
Yeah,
that's even better.
That's helpful.
And then I would always take a straw, and I'd have this big McDonald's cup, and I'd mix it in there to the top, and then I would just sit there with the straw, and I'd bend the straw and just kind of let it sit in the corner of my mouth like a hookah. And then I would just sit there and I'd just be like, and I'd just be constant stream chocolate milk. When it run out, I'd make another one, and I just keep.
What about Nesquik?
No, I don't like that as much.
I prefer Nesquik over Hershey's syrup.
I don't like it as much, especially if you buy it pre-made in the bottle.
No, not pre-made.
Oh, I know it's terrible.
No, I just want it as powder, and then you could control the chocolate. Like you just.
The only thing I like about it, I guess, is you can get banana. I like banana milk.
No.
Banana pudding. Sometimes I mix it. I don't even wait for it to become pudding, and I drink it.
Ew.
Do you know if you use skim milk when you make pudding, you can eat as much pudding as you want, and there's no fat?
You can still eat as much pudding as you want, even with whole milk.
But there's more fat.
Okay, so what?
All right. Anyways.
Maybe I'm bulking up for the winter.
How did this all start? Just Hayden talking about lifting 300 pounds with his legs?
Yeah.
Isn't chocolate milk a good recovery drink, though? Jeez. See,
Gurgle, Gurgle thinks so.
Yeah, your brother Gurgle.
Yeah, no, you do that. We used to do that at jiu-jitsu all the time. When we're done, drink chocolate milk.
Did they have like a little refrigerator just with chocolate milk?
Nope, kept it in a duffel bag.
Ew.
Yep.
I mean, I kind of drink chocolate milk because I have a Cosmic Brownie protein powder that I put in milk. So.
Did you just say Cosmic Brownie protein powder?
That's what he said.
Mm-hmm.
Is it good?
Mm-hmm. Did they make oatmeal cream pie or Christmas tree or any of the other ones?
Nutty
Buddy.
like
Zebra cake?
Strawberry Swiss roll.
Oh.
What about fancy cakes? That's my favorite of the snack cake variety thing.
I don't think so.
I think it's a texture thing, though, so having it in a powdered drink doesn't really help me with that too much. If you could invent a snack cake, what would the flavor be?
I feel like no, that's probably in Japan.
Were you gonna say matcha?
Yeah,
because that's what I was thinking. I was gonna say matcha. He's gonna say matcha.
Father and son. Okay, mine would be like an Elvis. You know, like with the chocolate, peanut butter, banana, and bacon.
Did you ever go to that restaurant in Sheboygan I talked about? Like season 1. It's called like Harry's or Charlie's or Henry's or Hank's or something.
Oh yeah, Henry's Diner.
Yeah, Hayden went there. Yeah. You can get Elvis pancakes or Elvis waffles or Elvis French toast.
There's Elvis French toast at the new restaurant in Oshkosh too. It's called like the Good Yolk or Over Easy or something like bad breakfast pun name.
Bad Bunny.
Yeah, Bad Bunny.
A. I'm Bad Bunny A. I walk into the house like A. I'd come out of the house like A. VIP. My auntie. I don't know.
Okay.
Karl froze. He glitched. Karl glitched. He doesn't know what to do. If we were on video right now, it'd be amazing. He's just sitting there like he doesn't know what happened. I think he's having a stroke.
It's actually pretty impressive. I could do like one of those like statue people. Where
you were blinking a lot though.
I know.
You're just gonna.
Well, you have to think of something sad if you actually want to do well in a staring contest, so you can wet your eyes a little bit, but not cry. That you have to think of something semi-sad, like
worms.
Yeah,
when it rains.
Yeah,
that's so sad.
It is
sad. On the sidewalk in the driveway,
or just anywhere.
Yeah, and
you see worms when
I try to save them.
Save the worms.
I do.
Would that be like Greenpeace?
No. Because they were whales. That's a lot bigger. They're harder to like pick up off the driveway and throw on the lawn.
Whales or worms?
Whales. If I saw whales on my driveway or my sidewalk because it was raining and I tried to throw them on the lawn, it wouldn't work. They're too big.
You wouldn't have been like, what's going on? You're going to be, first thing you're going to be is like, I'm going to try to save them.
I got to save them. What do I do when I see a worm on the sidewalk or the driveway? I try to throw them on the lawn. And then I'll try to throw the whale on the lawn, and I'd be like, I hurt myself.
And you hurt the worm that you just saved
And
too.
it probably squished the worm I just saved, yeah.
You should throw them in a planter or something.
I do. Sometimes I try to put them like up high, like if there's a hill.
Did you say a pie?
Up high.
Up high.
But I've worried about that too. Like I'm like when I move them, and sometimes I'm overwhelmed because there's so many, and I try to move them.
Can't save them all.
Can't save them all. But I'm like, if I save the worm is one of the lowest species kind of thing, They're important, but they're not anywhere near the top of the food chain. They can't invent.
Like badgers.
They can't go to the moon.
Like badgers.
Yeah. And so
Monkeys, and dogs. Dogs been to the moon.
Yep.
Not to the moon, but to space.
But
That's
anyways,
sad, actually.
So they're like, they're really low level, and me being a human who's a higher level who can totally make or break this entire planet.
Hold on.
Why?
Back up. Not all humans are higher than worms.
And that's fair. Some of them are dead and they eat them.
And
the worms
just
eat them.
the assumption that all humans are higher than worms. That's not fair.
I said I'm a human that can make or break the planet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like it.
So I try to save them. And sometimes, like, I grab them and then I put them on the lawn. And then I wonder if I put them back to whatever they were trying to escape. And I'm like, shit, should I put them on the other side? But then sometimes I wonder, like, oh, did that make it worse? Because he went there because it was dry and there was flooded under the ground, even though I can't see it. And he's like, great, now the birds are definitely going to get me. I wanted to dry to death, not be eaten.
Do worms have multiple wives?
No, because they're asexual. They have
because I was wondering.
They have both set of organs.
Hermaphrodite, right?
Yeah, kind of. Yeah. Have you ever seen them mate? It's disgusting.
No.
I went out to my garden one day and there was two of them mating. And it was terrible. They they look like a slimy hot dog in the middle with like little long things sticking out.
Tendrils?
No, it's just their legs. I mean, their body. the backside of their body, their segments.
Okay. Well, I just asked because they have like 5 hearts. So
I know.
Do they like designate 1 heart for each lover?
Probably, but yes, I tried to save them, and then today on my way to work, I saw a bald eagle on the road, and the cops wouldn't let me save him.
Yeah.
He got hit by a car, I think, but he was just sitting in the middle of the road. He still looked like a badass.
Yeah, I think they have to track them, right? Is that why?
Well, I think...
And you're not supposed to keep anything of an eagle.
No, I think... So. And because it was alive still. Like, it was just sitting there in the middle of the road, kind of flat with its head up. And it was just looking at everybody like it was going, America! 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 Like, it just didn't care. America! I'm gonna eat your cat, America!
Jeez.
But, yeah, I thought it was, like, hit by a car, and then there was a cop parked on one side, a cop parked on the other side, and then I think the guy who hit him was automatically arrested.
It's not his fault.
It doesn't matter. You hit a bald eagle in America, you go to jail.
Oh.
That's how it works.
We hit a pheasant
in
once.
this country, these days.
We hit a pheasant in the UP.
What part of its body is the UP? The upper penal region?
Jeez.
Cheers.
No. It was bad, though.
One
Feathers
time,
everywhere.
I hit an owl, and I was like, holy shit. It was like, must have been in like, must have came down, dove into a ditch to like get something.
And then swooped back up.
Swooped up, and then I hit it, and holy man.
Well, that's kind of the pheasant, too. Because they have like the ditches on the side angled up, and it just like flew across and went whoop, right into the grill of the car.
Wow.
I kind of want to go back to the worms for a second, because now it's got me thinking. Not that I need somebody else to watch it first, because if it's gross or scary, I don't really want to know. But like, how are worms born? Like, they're not eggs, are they?
I think they're born alive. I've seen baby worms. They're just like little white, little squiggly guys moving through the dirt.
Yeah, but I've never seen that.
Well,
I don't want to really look it up because
no,
I'm not feeling well. I don't want to ruin all of our equipment.
How are
see what he does to me?
Worms born?
You get used to it after 19 years.
Yeah, Hayden's like 19 now. He'll be 20 in a couple months. Oh, look, the first picture is them mating. Beautiful. Fertilized eggs housed within small lemon-shaped cocoons shed by adult worms.
Okay.
Though hermaphrodites containing both male and female sexual organs, they mate by swapping sperm, from which each worm produces a cocoon that picks up the fertilized eggs, hatching 1 to 3 baby worms in roughly 30 days.
1 to 3. I thought it was going to be like hundreds.
1 to 3 baby worms per
interesting.
little cocoon.
I learned a lot tonight.
Yeah, I guess I kind of did too, because I never really knew that. I mean, I knew they did weird stuff when they were made.
I mean, I knew they didn't just appear, but I didn't know how. They just do the thing.
Speaking of that, I thought it was like the funniest thing ever because I saw a post about like slugs, and they were like, "What if slugs are like secretly super fast because you just never see them coming? It's just boom, slug."
Because they move so fast, they're slow.
Yeah.
Same with snails.
Yeah, like they just got like a bunch of after images or something.
Could be.
I saw a video where a guy put a snail on like his rearview mirror or something, and he started driving, and the snail was just like, it tilted its head back and its mouth was open, like, ah! I bet it was screaming. Because that's probably like light speed.
Probably.
Yeah.
That's like teleportation. Time travel. But can you imagine though, like if you were a snail and someone picked you up and moved you someplace else, just like even a block away,
like even if they
entirely new.
Even if they just picked you up and ran like 5 feet, you're like, what happened?
Well, but not just that, and then they put you back down. Like you're completely in a new environment. It's like playing a video game, and then you're like changing worlds or whatever.
Yeah,
and
like
you
you got the flutes on Mario.
Flutes on Mario.
Yeah.
I was thinking of more going through the posters of Mario 64.
The Mario flutes. Mario Brothers, you find the flute and then you can warp.
What?
Mario Brothers 3. Yeah, 3.
A flute?
What was that?
Mario flute.
Sound like a werewolf?
I have no idea what you're talking about. It's too early. Too early in the video game. N64 or later.
Yeah, the warp whistles.
Warp whistle. It's alliteration, so that's probably right.
Yeah, on Mario 3. Pretty sure it's 3.
Okay.
Because 2, you can go down all these pots and find secret doors with turnips and stuff.
Okay.
You never played Mario 3?
No, I just said N64 or later.
Oh. How much time we have? We gotta probably get to like our tip.
Yeah, we're at 55.
All right.
Yeah, we could go into our tip.
Well, I was gonna talk about my show.
What about our comic of the week too? We should get all those and then.
Okay, then talk about the show.
Yeah.
We have time.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's do comic of the week.
Okay.
You want to say it?
Sure. Our comic of the week is Mr. Joey Thowless. He's a relatively newer comic. I think he's about 2 to 3-ish years in. He's a younger guy. I think he's only 19, so I think he's the same age as Hayden.
He's 19. Yeah.
But he was
He's like
going
a son to me.
Oh, that's...
I'm just kidding.
Nope, too late here. Dean, you already said it. Joey, if your dad ever lets you down, you have a second father in Dean. So, he was going to school for theater, and you never really kind of see that in his act on stage. He's very theatrical, but good energy and very aware of...
Made me nervous a couple times.
Well, I mean, he's definitely edgy on some content for sure.
He dialed that back though,
but he's pretty creative though.
Well, and that's what I like. Like he got a little edgy, a little bit at first, being new, being 19. You know, he probably thought that was the way to go. But what makes him stand out too is I've heard you tell things to him and give him advice, and he listens. Yeah. And it doesn't mean you have to take advice from everybody.
I think he listens to everybody, but he just absorbs it all and then does what applies. And that's, I think, what you want to do for everybody.
And there's been a couple of times we've talked to other newer comics, even some that have been around a little longer, that they're like struggling and they ask for advice, and you tell them advice, and they're like, oh, that's really good. And then they just do nothing. They change nothing.
Yeah, they do exactly what they're doing, and then they're wondering why it's not working.
Right.
I'm not saying that it always works for us, but I mean, we're very consistent, though. I would say if out of 100 times that we do it, we probably have a 95% hit rate.
Yeah.
That would be even low, I would think.
Yeah.
You know, we normally are able to make it work. I think that 5% for us, at least, is when we're trying new stuff out, and I feel like everybody has those hits and misses when they're trying new stuff out.
Yeah. Well, and it's not even just new stuff, like, just giving them ideas and things, or just working through as like an open micer who is starting to get shows relatively quickly. He's gotten a couple shows.
Yeah, for sure.
And no, he's good. He listens. He's got a good attitude.
Yeah, I think he's still a bit humble too. He's not like overhyping anything that he's getting into or anything like that.
No, he's not. He's not acting like he's super awesome,
top of the world.
Yeah, like hi, those guys laughed. I'm the best. You guys suck.
And he's got good confidence too, which is important. Yeah. All right, so shout out to Joey Thowlis, our comic of the week.
Yep, and that will lead us to the comedy tip, which actually Hayden brought up.
Yeah.
Did you forget it already? Huh?
I thought you were going to say it.
Well, I know, but do you want to say it? Because you brought it up.
No, I'm good.
Do you remember what it was?
Something about stage presence.
Yeah,
a little bit,
stage presence. Yeah, kind of.
He was saying that because Hayden goes to a lot of shows, and he said the one thing he wishes comics would do would bring up their energy.
And not make it seem like their story, like they're just up there telling a funny story.
Yeah.
So he pretty much is like, my dad sucks. No, I'm just kidding. I don't necessarily do that.
Well, and I think this is kind of what we were getting into. Like, you can be a low energy person, but still, and as weird as it sounds, submit that low energy with energy.
And I've always had a hard time, like, there's people who are low energy, like,
And they like suck the energy out of the room.
Well, I don't even. I even mean like they're successful at being low energy. Like they're like Stephen Wright,
right?
Or somebody like that. That kind of has that Eeyore kind of approach.
Well, Alex Morris is one that comes to mind, but I always thought of him as low energy, but good low energy. Like it's high low energy, which it's stupid to say that in a way, but it's hard to explain. Like he's not going up there and
well, and I
falling
remember
asleep. He's actually making you more aware and listening and active.
Probably like 2 years ago, we were at a show or it was a mic or whatever it was, and somebody came up and was talking to me, and they're like, "Oh, great set, blah blah blah. You're doing really good, blah 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 blah. I really like how you're low energy like me or whatever." And I was like, "What?"
I remember exactly where that was.
Was that Skyline?
It was in West Bend.
It was West Bend.
Yeah.
Who was it? That said it. Do you remember?
Yeah.
I don't.
It was Peter.
Peter?
Yeah.
He told me?
Yeah.
I'm low energy like him?
Yeah.
What?
Which is weird because he's not low energy.
No.
But he said that you were low energy. I remember that. We were at the bar afterwards.
And I was like, what?
No, you weren't like, what? You're like, oh, thanks, man.
I was just like, oh, thanks. Good set. Yeah, thanks. I love being low energy. It's awesome.
Yeah.
So I don't know where you flip from low energy to high energy, or if there's medium energy.
Well, I just think it's funny that like I have to remember your memories.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, you do. Yeah, you could be totally gaslighting me. It was like when we went to. You said we went to a certain venue and we performed at it, and I was like, I've never been there, and you're like, yes, you were. So and so walked up to you and was like, holy shit, it's motherfucking Dean Berg.
I definitely didn't say that.
You did too.
I said you were at a venue. I didn't say you were. I'm
told me.
and Dean Berg.
You something like that. Like you're like, holy shit, it's Dean Berg.
Yeah, it was when we were at the original
you admit it
Laughing
now.
Tap. Yeah, but I didn't say you were MNF and Dean Berg.
What was it then? I thought it was something. It was something that was kind of like.
No, they're just excited to see you.
Yeah, no, but it was somebody.
Surprised.
I didn't remember that.
I felt like it might have been.
I didn't even remember being there.
It might have been Clarence Williams.
That's what I thought you said.
Yeah.
And he was like, well. Holy shit, it's Dean Berg!
I don't think he said that, like I said, but I feel like...
He said something like that.
And I'm pretty sure I found the flyer of the date, and you're like, oh, yeah.
No, you never found it, because you're like, I have your recording of the video, and I'm like, show me.
I don't have the recording in your video.
Because I wasn't there.
No, because I didn't record yours.
Oh. But yeah, so I guess...
Are you trying to charge your coffee cup?
Yeah, I just think it's cool that the metal magnet still go dunk to my little metal coffee cup. So yeah, just kind of dialing in that comedy tip then, I guess. I guess if you are low energy and you're a storyteller, I don't know.
I was just going to say, I think most tips always come down is read your room, and if something's not working and they're not responding to it, be able to know how to change it up.
Or no matter what it is, lean into it.
Yeah.
Like just lean
into it.
Yeah, because
commit
like
to the bit.
Well,
commit
because like
to the bit.
I'll see comedians complain a lot on social media. And it's kind of like, if that was your style of comedy and you're complaining, and not even complaining like in a joke, just complaining about so much stuff. Like just everything, whether it's
Just anything that's
bookers or flyers or AI or I'm trying to think of all the complaints. Foods I see on there.
their sports team sucking. Their sports team doing well.
Yeah, or whatever.
Yeah.
Just all these things. And it's kind of like, if your comedy is like that, ranty, whatever, it shows well. But if you are trying to be like a happy,
lucky dude.
like, hey, yeah, welcome to the show. I'm high energy, blah, blah, blah. But you're complaining on social media all the time. That gives you a weird look.
Yeah. I think you're losing it a little bit on your impressions lately. I'm just saying.
No, I just ain't trying.
Sorry to call you out. I'm just saying.
I'm just not trying.
Okay. Try harder.
Huh.
I want it. High energy. I want the high energy impression.
And I haven't been my dad in a while.
Can you do an impression of your dad?
Probably. I mean, I'll do it on accident sometimes because when I was coming over here a bit, I would talk to Maverick, and then Jess would come in thinking that you're home, and I was like, what? But
I think that's just genetics.
Yeah, probably. Both say something. How about all right, let's give you a phrase to say. Hi, I'm Dean Berg, and I'm awesome. So, Dean, you go first.
Hi, I'm Dean Berg, and I'm awesome.
All right, now, Hayden, your turn.
Hi, I'm Dean Berg, and I'm awesome.
Why did your voice go like, hi, I'm Dean Berg,
I don't know.
and I'm awesome?
I liked how it was like the Cartman version of you.
Like, hey, my name is Dean Berg, and I'm awesome.
Okay, now that's more the Cartman. Now you do the Cartman version of him.
Hi, I'm Dean Berg, and I'm awesome.
That's awesome.
Dude, he was dying one day when we were coming home from Lance. And I don't know if a South Park song came on or whatever, but then I just the rest of the ride home.
Oh, the All Holy Night. That's right.
Yeah, we were doing that, and then I was just doing every song that was like came on Spotify in Cartman's voice. He couldn't stop laughing. Just like there was this. All of a sudden, we're listening to some really good music, and this thing from Les Mis came on. Where all of a sudden, it just you hear him drop like a bunch of stuff. It's like chunk. It's like Monsignor, we have your silver. And he just couldn't stop laughing, just because it like how like when you're listening to music on a playlist, and then all of a sudden the song kind of fades out and ends, but it doesn't have a gap in between. It just starts the next song.
Yeah. And
I don't remember what song was on, but it was just kind of like this. I don't remember. Was it an upbeat song or was it a sadder song?
I think it was upbeat.
And then it just kind of like faded out, and all of a sudden it's like, ka-chunk, Monsignor, we have your silver. And he just died laughing. He couldn't stop for like miles. And it was the same thing when I was doing like Cartman, and I was just doing every single song that came on like Cartman.
All right. Well, now next episode, you're going to have to do the entire episode as Cartman.
Okay.
No, actually, I regret that. Never
Take me
mind.
pretty cool, guys.
No. We're
Seriously?
done. No.
Carl!
Jeez. No.
Get back, Carl!
Okay, anyway.
Seriously, guys.
I had a show. Should we talk about my show and then
Sure.
call it a day?
Yeah, that sounds good. Now I'm going to go sleep.
Yeah, and the only reason I was bringing up the show is it went really well. But it was my first time hosting in like
Forever.
free real estate.
No, that's my one.
It was a long time since I've hosted, and
Because usually you're headlining, so it is
it
a
was
change in dynamics. For
it
sure.
was a definite change, and it was good. I did good. I felt like but I was nervous and I was rusty, and it was a really good thing because not that I don't appreciate hosts, but it helped me, made me appreciate them even more. Because I was like, damn it. Because usually, if you're a feature or headliner, you worry about you wait for them to call your name, you go up, you do your stuff, you're done. But when you're the host, you keep working. Even after the headliner, you go up and you do any finished announcements. Thanks for coming out, blah, blah, blah. Make sure to follow XYZ,
Yep.
blah, blah, blah. And it was good. And the only thing I did do one time is one of the comedians, I just kind of put a weird syllable on like the emphasis on the syllable of his last name, kind of weird. And I corrected myself right away. And then I apologized like after. He's like, dude, it was fine. And I was like, yeah, but I shouldn't have done that. I should have been better. And then he gave me the name of his comedy special. And I remembered it, and I said it, but then I thought it was wrong. So then I looked at my thing, and I was like, oh, no, that's what it is. But that was it.
That's pretty good.
And then the headliner, I don't know if he forgot my name or whatever, but he just kept saying, I was here for the host.
Yeah, it's possible.
He didn't say my name. He shouldn't know my name, though. I thought he knew my name.
Well, it's hard. People, especially when you go to stuff like that, people meet all sorts of people.
Yeah, I know.
And you have to try to remember names. I'm awful with remembering names because, like...
Oh, yeah, me too. Like when I'm hosting, and then I just said their name, and then I have to say it again when they're done.
Yeah. Well, that's why, like, when people have, like, really tough names to say, it's like, man, a stage name would have been great right now, but that's okay. But, like, you know how there's, like, that theory or whatever that you can have, like, hold 150 names and faces in your brain, and then if you meet somebody new, you have to dump somebody out.
Huh.
If you want to remember the new person.
Oh,
yeah.
I didn't know that.
But yeah, I'm glad your show went well and glad with hosting. We should probably say our show that we're having tomorrow. And then...
oh, yeah.
Yeah. And then we'll call it a night.
Yeah, we have a show tomorrow.
Yeah. At Mix and Rewind in Cudahy.
Going back there again. And I remember what happened last time.
But this time it's a showcase, not
I know.
a contest, Mike.
I know.
Yeah.
But I still remember.
Yep. He's going to remember.
And they're going to hear about it.
And that's why the sirens are...
Yeah, they're already coming to arrest me. They're like, get him now before he gets there, boys.
All right. Well, we are Move the Mic Stand. I'm Cash Money Karl.
I'm Hayden Berg.
And we will catch you guys next week. Thanks for being on with us, Hayden, the boy.
Yeah, it was fun.
All right. Bye.
Bye. Hayden's doing it too, but you can't tell. You can't tell it's not me. Bye.
This has been a Tape Deck Media production. Thank you for listening.